Okay, on this training video, we'd like to go over what a physician would go over with their client, their patient, as far as report of findings. So after you've done a weigh-in, definitely on your exam, always have a scale, weigh them in. When was the last time you saw you go to your doctor, your primary care doctor, your whatever, and they didn't weigh you in? They always weigh you in every single time, even, not just on, the 1-year follow-ups. So remember to weigh them in on your initial exam, and then you follow that up. You might have even done a BMI or something like that. You might even have a BMI chart in front of you to show them where they're at on the chart. Visuals, obviously, everybody knows visuals are great. So the more visuals you have, the better. A good visual would be the degenerative spine model, especially with weight, when you're talking about the report of findings. The first things first is really talking about the care that you're going to give them, about the adjustments and all that, of course. But in addition to, if you're going over x-rays, obviously show them how some excess weight could put more pressure on the joints and cause some arthritis or some pinching nerves, or however you want to put it for their case, but how the weight can affect them and their spine if you have that visual, that x-ray. Otherwise, you really want to talk about, okay, the weight is an issue, and so you got to approach it somehow, and you want to do it pretty delicately, especially if they haven't brought it up. But a lot of people have brought it up by that point. Some of them will even bring it up by the time you put them on that scale. But if they haven't, you say, as a chiropractor, a health practitioner, you want not just to fix them, you want to find the root cause of what's going on. And sometimes just an adjustment is enough. Sometimes you actually have to lose weight, and you have to get reconditioned, because a lot of the deconditioning and the muscle spasms and the muscle fatigue and the loss of strength and the coordination is because of their deconditioning and diet and overall health, and especially their weight. It's all a clue, and all leads up to where they're at right now. And without fixing that, the adjustment may only be a little patch. So you get into the whole thing as far as, if they want to just patch it, like a little pothole, or do they actually want to redo the road and fix it? And that's ultimately their choice. But if they want to just patch it over and not do anything, just adjusting, based on your protocol, that's fine. That's their choice. But if they really want to fix it, they got to go down to the root cause. And for a lot of these, especially low back patients, knees, hips, SI joints, it's going to be at least, for at least probably 2 out of every 3 of your patients, somewhat weight related. If we don't address that, the diet, weight, conditioning issue, we're just patching it. So that's something you definitely gotta look at. But as far as your report of findings, you got to look at as many visuals as you can, not overwhelming. But if you have x-rays, you have models, you have BMI charts, you have where they're at highlighted or circled on that BMI chart, and where they'd need to be and how much weight they'd need to lose, and then offer a great program and how you're going to help coach them through that, and sort of hold their hand through that process and give them the support that they need. And most people will just be overwhelmed and just eager to do it. Remember this one thing: you are their doctor, and if you don't offer it to them because you're worried that you're going to offend them or something, you're not doing your job. So in the reported findings, if they need it, if they need some weight loss, some coaching on diet, nutrition, stuff like that, give it to them. All right? Thank you.